this tutorial, we will explore the formation and use of a particularly important sentence structure in Latin. Here's an example of an adjective used with the verb to be est. Difficile est means it is difficult. Now, if you wanted to say that it is difficult to do something, you're going to use the infinitive form of that verb. So in this example, if I wanted to say it is difficult to write, difficile est scribere. If I want to add that it is difficult for someone to write, I'm going to use the dative form of that for someone, for myself, for you, for John, it doesn't matter. And I'm going to put that dative between the verb est and the infinitive of the action that I'm saying it is difficult to do. So in this example, it is difficult for me to write. Difficile est mihi scribere. Finally, if I want to add a direct object of the thing that it is difficult for me to write, I'm going to put that in the expected accusative case, and I'm going to put it between the dative element and the infinitive. And so finally, difficile est mihi librum scribere. It is difficult for me to write the book. Now, the sentence that I've just produced is very common in structure to sentences that Latin uses, and there's going to be a lot of different adjectives that can introduce this type of a sentence. Let's explore them. Facile means easy, and so facile est Marco cenam parare would mean it is easy for Marcus to prepare dinner. Now, necesse means necessary. So necesse est, it is necessary. It is necessary for you to make the journey. Now, if you want, you can translate this into better English. Rather than it is necessary for you, you can say you need to make the journey. The word decorum means fitting, proper. We've even borrowed it into English in the sense that something is like proper. Say you maintain the proper decorum in a certain situation. And so it is fitting for us to serve the king would be decorum est nobis regem servire. A better English translation of it is fitting for us, you could, if you wanted, change it to we should serve the king. The word commodum means comfortable or convenient. Spanish cómodo, meaning comfortable, comes from it. In this sentence, I'm just adding the word non in order to say that something is not comfortable. Remember that the pronoun ei is the dative singular, and ei can mean for her or for him. And so, non commodum est ei in Gallia habitare means it is not comfortable for her to live in Gaul. Now let's get some practice putting these together. All of the words you need are down below. Let's translate from English into Latin. She needs to enter the house. The first thing we'll need to do is convert this into the normal pattern that will translate directly into Latin. It is necessary for her to enter the house. All you're going to need to do is select an item from each of these columns, keep them in this order, because I've got your adjective element, your dative element, your object, and then your infinitive already set for you. And so, necesse est, ei, and then we're going to jump to our object, the house, willam, to enter, intrare. It is easy for us to prepare dinner. Facile est, and for us would be nobis. Dinner, cenam, to prepare, parare. See how easy that is? It is proper for the king to praise the mothers. It is proper. Remember, we just learned this phrase, decorum est. It is proper, it is fitting for the king. Notice here we've got a noun in the dative. You will frequently have pronouns like we have listed there, but anything, a noun or a name, could appear in that dative position. To praise the mothers, our object needs to be matres, and finally, to praise. It's not comfortable for you to stay in the city. All you need to do, it's comfortable, would be commodum est, and you're just going to add non before commodum. For you, now remember, probably tibi or vobis would be fine here. It's vobis if it's for you plural, tibi for you singular. To stay in the city. Notice here, we don't have a direct object of the infinitive. We have a location where the infinitive is taking place. And to stay, manere. Non commodum est tibi in urbe manere. We need to read the book. Again, let's convert we need back into it is necessary for us to read the book. Necesse est nobis librum leggere. And finally, it is difficult for you to see the slave. Let's use the plural form. It is difficult. Difficile est, for you, vobis, the slave, servum, to see, videre.